Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to learn the tax configuration in Odoo 19. So here I'm going to explain everything in a simple and a practical way using a real example. So without getting any stretch, let's head over to the accounting module. So as you all know that if you're just using the accounting module inside Odoo 19, tax have a significant role while you're doing any kind of sales or purchase. Like if you're just doing with the invoice, you need to add different kind of tax there. If you're just doing with the purchase as well, you need to add any kind of purchase tax as well. So here in Odoo 19 accounting module, you can simply configure the taxes. Okay, for that kind of purpose, I'm moving on to the configuration, and you can defaultly set a tax by moving on to the settings itself. I'll show you that. So if I'm just searching for the tax, so there we have the taxes. So under the tax line, you can see this is the default tax. So Odoo is defaultly setting a sales tax, which is actually we created a 50% of sales tax. And for the purchase as well, we have a 50% of purchase tax. So these are the default tax we have already set. So the default tax is applied when creating any kind of new product. And now you can see it is defaultly set as an tax excluded. So here in Odoo 19, we have two methods, which is a tax included and a tax excluded. The tax excluded means you're adding any kind of additional amount that as a tax with the total of your product. The tax included means what? You are actually including the tax inside the total of your product. So in different cases, we need to create the tax for different kind of product while we are creating any kind of invoices such as the bill as well. Okay. So these are the default tags that we are set up. If you want to move on to the internal link, you can simply click on that arrow that you can find from here itself. And now let's configure the real tags from the accounting, and there you can see the taxes. Moving on to the configuration under the taxes. Okay, just click on there. You will get the dashboard of the taxes from here itself. From here, you can see the tax name, description, tax type, tax scope. There we have the label on invoice, company, and there we have the active button as well. So if you're just activating this toggle icon, it will be activating on your invoice, purchase, and invoice and the bills as well. Okay, or where you're just creating any kind of sale order and as well as the purchase order, you can simply uh, add this particular sales and purchase tax. Okay, so from here itself you can find all the configured option, and there you can see Odoo is defaultly set up the sales and purchase as a filter to see that. So this is where all your sales and purchase taxes are managed in Odoo. Okay, so here I'm just going to select a tags that we have already created. So defaultly, if you are just choosing a fiscal localization or the fiscal position inside Odoo 19, it will be automatically giving you some kind of default taxes. So that's what actually the 50% of tax. Okay, so here I'm just selecting the 50% of sales tax. And if you're just clicking on this is the main dashboard of that taxes. So you need to fill up so many configure options. So here in this video, I'm going to explain these things and I'll show you how to create a new one as well. Okay. So this is the tax form. Okay. So there you can see the tax name is defined as 50%. So here you can add up any kind of options. Any kind of additional details by giving any kind of brackets from here itself. So here it is simply provided as a 50%. Yeah, only 50%. So if I want to add this as a sales tax, I can also provide that. Okay. So here I just provided it as a tax name 50% sales tax. Now you can see that other configured option before moving on to there. So if you're just providing the tax name as the 50% sales tax, this is what appears in your invoices. So under your invoice, if you want to select any kind of taxes, now there you can see this is the name and you can simply choose them as well. Okay. And there we have a tax type. So moving on to this tax type, here you are actually defining whether this is using under the sales or a purchase, which means this define whether the tax apply to the customers or a vendor side. And moving on to the tax computation, now you can see this is showing as a percentage value. Okay. So there we have different kind of options such as the group of tax, fixed and percentage tax included. So you can choose which kind of tax computation that you're choosing for your tax that we are created. Okay, so basically you should understand one thing, that Odoo is calculating tax based on a percentage basis. So there you can see it as in percentage, or you can provide a fixed amount or a fixed tax. So if you're just creating a tax with a fixed amount such as a 5, you can simply provide it as a fixed, and you can provide the amount as well. Okay, and they we have the group as well, a group of tax, and the percentage tax included as well. So these are the computation level. So here I'm just specifically choosing it as a percentage. And there we have the active button. So basically this active button is showing you that it is active on your invoice or the purchase line. Okay, so if you guys are just disabling this, the tax won't be used inside your procedures. Okay, and now you can see this is the tax scope, which means it restricts the use of taxes to a type of a product. So if you want to restrict any of the product from the tax, you can simply provide them. And then we have the amount. So this is the actual tax rate that is applied on your product. So this is actually a excluding tax. We have just selected as it as an excluding tax. So a particular amount, if you are just choosing a product worth $100, so additionally $50 will be adding. So that's the amount. Okay. Now you can see. And there we have the fiscal position which we are choosing. This is a domestic fiscal position. Okay. So it is actually used for the mapping taxes based on the region or your customer. So I think I've already discussed about the fiscal position in Odoo 19 in the previous video. So you can go and search for it. Okay. So you will understand what is actually mean by a fiscal position. Moving on to the very important side, which means under the definition tab and the advanced option, we have several configured things that you need to provide very clearly. Okay, so under the definition, you can see this distribution for invoices and distribution for refund as well. Okay, so this is very important. So under the distribution for invoices, now you can see there we have an option for based on and the account as well. Okay, so under the based on, you can see that the base, and there you can see it chosen as 100 of tax, and there you can see the tax account. Okay, so this is actually defines where the tax amount is recorded in Odoo accounting module. Okay, so under the tax receiver chart of account, we are actually uh, recording our tax amount. Okay, so there you can see, like if you just let me give you a simple example, which means when you guys are just creating any kind of invoices, okay, and you're applying this tax on there, this if you're just providing I mean just a good option under the distribution of invoices, that's how defines that the tax goes to the tax received account. Okay, so you need to provide an account how you are going to receiving your tax amount. Okay, and also mentioning that the refund distribution as well, the same as that, because if you are just creating any kind of like a selling of a product, in certain cases certain cases that the customer is actually returning and asking for a refund process, right? So under that time also we are choosing a tax. So for that kind of purpose, how we are going to applying the tax, so there you can find the account and as well the based on. So this is the rule you can simply set up. So if you want to add any other lines, you can also add them. And moving on to the advanced option, this is also very important. So there you can find an option to provide any certain title for label on invoices, how you need to label this particular tax on your invoice. And if you want to provide any kind of description, you can provide them. There we have the tax group, which is tax 50%, and there you can see the company, the country, United States, and there you can see the tax category code, legal note. So these are the advanced or additional options that you can simply provide under your tax. And now comes the important part. Here we have included in price. So here in this part, you are actually defining whether you are using a tax included or a tax excluded. So it is showing as a default, which means you guys are just taking this tax as an excluded way. So Odoo is showing default as an excluded, and you have one more option which is tax included. Okay, so basically this 50% of sales tax is adding upon the total of your product. Okay, so now you can see, and there you can see the effect based on the subsequent tax, which means if you guys are actually setting or enabling this option tax with a higher sequence, then this one will be affected by it, provided they accept it. Okay, so if you want to enable this option, you can simply enable. So these are the advanced options. Okay, so once you're done with that, you can manually save that as well. And you all know that we need to create a new tax. For that kind of purpose, you can simply choose for duplicating this main tax. If I want to create any kind of tax, which means a sales tax, which is in 80%, okay, 80%, I can simply duplicate this. So it actually avoid so many mistakes. So moving on to the gear, I can duplicate this. And here I'm just removing this name and I'm providing this as 80%. Okay. Is 80% sales, and there you can see the tax computation is on based on the percentage, and I want to add the amount. So this is basically 80%. So here I'm just removing the 50, and I'm just going to provide this as 80. So once you're done with it, now we are adding this amount, and the physical portion is actually domestic, and the label on invoice is 80%, and the tax group is on 50%. So here I'm just removing this one. Okay, and there you can see each and every kind of details. So now here I'm going to provide this 80% sales tax as included. Okay, so I can show you the both method. So once we are done with that, okay, this is actually enabled, right? Let me remove this. Moving on to the definition itself. There you can see everything is there, and I don't want to change the distribution for invoice and as well as the distribution for refunds. So once we are done with that, let me hit the save button. Okay. Okay, we need to provide the tax group, right? So here I'm just going to provide this is tax 80%. Let me save this. So here I just grouped it. Let me save manually. And let's move on to the customer side. And I'm going to create an invoice because this is a sales tax. So it will be applying on your invoices. Moving on to the invoice, creating a new invoice. Let me specify with the customer. Let it be open word. I'm going to add the product, which is a table. So there you can see for one quantity of the table is actually $4,000, and there we have the amount. So here I'm going to apply the tax. Okay, let me search for more. So there you can see we have three type of tax, which is 50% of sales tax and 80% of sales. Okay, this is an included, this is an excluded one. So let me choose this 50% of sales tax. Let me select it. Now you can see this is excluded. Okay, so that particular 50% will be adding upon the total amount of the product. So there you can see, and this is the untaxed amount, which is $4,000, adding the 50% tax, which is $600, and the total is actually $4,600. So this is actually going to show under the invoice line and the receipt and everything. Okay, so if you are done with it, you can simply confirm this option. So, but here I'm not confirming this option. Let me remove this tax, and I'm going to apply the tax that we have created. So here I'm just selecting this tax. Let me select this. So once I'm selecting this, now you can see what is the difference between the tax included and excluded as well. Okay, so the price of the total product is actually $4,000, and we are applied 80% sales included tax. Okay, there you can see the amount which is actually this. So the tax is including. So we need to round up this total price of the product with the tax. Okay, so now you can see this is the total of the product amount. There you can see $3,389.83, and which we are including 80% of sales tax. So there you can say this is $610, and totally you can get the price of the one product, which is 4,000. So that's how simply you can use a tax included on there. So after onwards, you can confirm this. You can move with the payment and each and every kind of details. Okay. So we are just created an invoice as the same as the thing. You can actually create a purchase tax as well. Okay. So I hope you all understood this video, how to configure your tax and how to create a new one and how to apply them on your invoices and the bills and everything, I mean everywhere. So I hope you'll understood this video. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with more tutorials inside Odoo 19 accounting module. And one more thing, if you guys have any kind of suggestion, please do comment down below. I'll be very happy to do that. So the next video, till that, bye bye.